Today, we're opening basically anything in my collection that has pins in it because I want pins. That's a good enough reason for me. Each box is going to get progressively bigger, but they're all roughly the same price. So, this is the main reason I'm opening these today. I just want pins. Mimikyu. Any new pin is one that I want. Mimikyu is probably one of the most popular modern-ish Pokemon. I think the creepier Pokemon are always popular, though. I don't believe I have ever opened either of these sets, Sun and Moon Base and Fates Collide. Unfortunately, Sun and Moon Base can actually be weighed. It is the only Sun and Moon set that can be weighed, which is surprising that, you know, the current Sword and Shield era sets, they have more sets that can be weighed than Sun and Moon does. So it's like, how did you mess it up more, Pokemon? There's my first ever in the wild fairy energy. So I'm not all that familiar with this era of sets, either X and Y or Sun and Moon, but I can at least just guess based off the prices that people didn't really seem to like either set. Because I think Sun and Moon is only going for $5, that's about like modern prices, and it's like a, I don't know, 3-year-old set. Let's see, what's the year on this? 2017, that's 5 years old, and it's only worth $5 for each booster pack. Fates Collide is even older. What is this, 2016, I think? This, all X and Y sets, I believe, are weighable. I think Sun and Moon was the first. Oh, code cards might be different in this era. I really don't know. I do believe the card trick is only 3 for X and Y. That is probably right. I mean, it's not a regular energy, it's a special energy. I don't know. Hopefully I did it right. I've never opened X and Y before. Maybe one of the mystery boxes I have. Oh, there we go. I got a hit. I got a hit in the older set. But yeah, Fates Collide is similar in that, despite being, let's see, 2016, I think these only go for like $7, which is terrible compared to the rest of X and Y. I think this is the cheapest X and Y set by a wide margin. So the next box, quite a bit bigger. 6 packs instead of 3, so double the amount of packs, but it's mostly celebrations, which are very small amounts of cards. I guess this gives you a description of what level X Pokemon are? I can't believe that they're still around. I mean, these were a thing back like right when I quit when I was a kid. I had a Darkrai level X. Wow, this pin is a lot heavier than any of the other pins I have gotten. I'm really surprised that, oh, what is this? Oh, wow, that's cool. You can switch it to Surfing Pikachu or Flying Pikachu. I'm not sure what Flying Pikachu's origin is. I know that it was in the N64 version, the only version, of Pokemon Snap. I remember that, but I don't know if that's its actual origin. Surfing Pikachu is also in there, so it's probably not from Pokemon Snap, but that is probably one of its very early first appearances. And for once in a very long time, I actually have a new Zacian card I have never gotten before. I'm used to just getting duplicate after duplicate of this Pokemon, mainly in celebrations, and this is a celebrations box, so that is probably going to happen, but hopefully this is the only Zacian we see from this box. So here's the pack selection: 1 Chilling Reign, 1 Vivid Voltage, and 4 celebrations. That is pretty solid. So that's actually probably one of my favorite pins, that Pikachu pin, but I am very surprised that they would include a Pikachu pin in a Zacian themed box. I mean, the Evolution boxes, all those had the respective Pokemon that the box was themed of, so strange that a Pikachu was there instead of a Zacian. But yeah, like I said, I love that pin, so I'm fine with that. So I wonder if that level X Zacian is just like a callback to Pokemon's TCG's older days, or if that's actually still in competitive Pokemon. don't think it is. I think it's just a callback. Because, yeah, like I said, that was a thing back when I still played. That was, like, right when I quit that they just introduced that. I got a Darkrai level X, which my sister hated that card because we actually played the game, and that Darkrai inflicted a unique version of sleep. It made it so that instead of flipping 1 coin in between turns to wake up, you'd have to flip 2, and if you got 1 Tails, you'd stay asleep. If you got... Ooh, Blastoise! Oh, that's not the starter. That's the only starter evolution that I have in this set. Venusaur and Charizard. I need both of them. Still happy to have it, but come on. 1 out of 3, come on. Almost forgot to sleeve him. Oops. But yeah, for that Darkrai, you needed 2 heads to wake up in a row. And 1 Tails makes you stay asleep. And 2 Tails kills you. So that was... I can imagine that was frustrating to play against, but I never had to play against it because he was my ally. He was my Pokemon, causing my opponent grief, not me. I think that was the only level X Pokemon that I ever got, and also that includes my sister. I don't think she had a single level X Pokemon. Oops. We made it just past the era where they had, like, what was it? EX cards. Those had been a thing for, I don't know, maybe like a year or something by the time we stopped playing. The one that I remember most was Mr. Mime EX, where he blocked basically all, every other 10 of damage, so 20, 40, 60, 80. He just made it do nothing to him. The final box is a pretty new one. It's the Lucario V-Star Premium Collection. It's a little bit too big to fit on here, so... These are set up basically exactly the same way as the Evolution Premium Collections. They're identical in contents, but their prices could not be more different. These Lucario boxes just came out, and I have seen them go for as low as, I think, $26.50. I got mine for $33 because you had to buy 6 to get them for $26, but the Eevee ones, I don't think they ever at any point went under their MSRP. I guess Lucario's just not as popular. I recently got a better impression of him because, well, not recently, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I watched some of the Pokemon movies I had never seen, and he was like the last movie featured Pokemon that had Ash's like original voice actor, so I guess that's the only reason I have a good impression. This is probably my least favorite pin that I've gotten so far. I think I've only gotten 4 actually, so there's not too many to compare it to. So this is the pack selection. We got 2 Brilliant Stars, 3 Fusion Strike, and 1 Chilling Reign. I'm guessing that has quite the influence on the price being so low on this. I've got nothing against Chilling Reign or Fusion Strike. I actually really like Fusion Strike. Chilling Reign, kind of indifferent on it. But they are undeniably extremely cheap sets right now, so that would definitely lower the value of this box quite a bit. Brilliant Stars is... it never really came down. Apparently they just didn't print enough of it because even Evolving Skies went under 100. At least I got a holo in this. But yeah, still waiting on that Evolving Skies reprint that everyone is saying is definitely gonna happen. I sure hope it does because I only have 1 spare booster box of it, and most of every other set I've got 3 or 4 of just because they're actually affordable. I am not gonna pay $180 for booster boxes of any set. Oh, okay. Very happy to have this card. Let me start off by saying that, but I think this is the 4th time I have gotten this card. That's ridiculous. But yeah, it's a high value card, so I'll happily just keep taking more, I guess. I opened an entire booster box of Fusion Strike, I mean every set, but Fusion Strike relatively recently, and that card that I just got in that last pack was more expensive than any card that I got out of all 36 packs from the booster box. Let's see, okay, there's some whitening on the reverse. Luckily it's not the rare. I had an issue with that in my Battle Styles booster box opening. There's like 6 or 7 packs just had significantly worse whitening than that card had. So that's super weird. I've mentioned before that Fusion Strike has done very well for me, but then after the booster box, I did like awful on it. I mean, I did below average. And yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, maybe the set isn't as good as I thought, but my initial impressions before opening the booster box all came from collection boxes and stuff like that. So now this collection box, I get even more hits. I'm sure there's all sorts of conspiracy theories on different Pokemon products having completely different hit rates, like tins being secretly way better. I don't know if people actually think that, but collection boxes for me seem to usually go very well, at least specifically by my memory with Fusion Strike in particular. Like, I could say for sure. Oh! Okay, maybe Brilliant Stars too. Oh man. I opened an entire Brilliant Stars booster box, and I got one pretty good card, and that was about it. So 2 packs, and I already got a really nice card. Too bad it couldn't be a double. That would make that pack legendary. This might be the most expensive trainer gallery. No, I think it's a Sylveon, Espeon. I always get those two confused. I know what they look like, it's just when I'm remembering what card is in the set, I get them confused just because I don't have the actual artwork to look at in front of me. I just remember pink, purple. Wow, this collection box has been crazy. Yeah, I might have to go back and buy a 6-pack of these for $26 because the hits I've gotten in this, I mean, this is like, okay, I learned from my booster box opening that this apparently means absolutely nothing. I don't really understand why they put it in, but it apparently replaces the energy, so I think that's how I do the card trick? Hopefully? Well, we'll see. Anyway, this is the last pack. Oh, I wish I had done the order differently because I seriously doubt I'm going to have a better ending. Lately, the second to last packs have been my best ones. I do get a hit though, that's crazy, wow. This Lucario collection box, that treated me very well. I appreciate you, Lucario, even if other people don't. Still a pretty strong ending. So yeah, you guys, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I had a lot of fun with this video.